Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Now for today's video, I'm going to be doing a video about the mistakes I made when I first cared for Bettas, because I made a lot of them, and I'll talk about what I do now. And I really do hope that you can learn from this video and do things the right way the first time without making all the mistakes that I made. I hope you can, learn from this video to not do the things that I did. So let's just get right into the video. So the first mistake that I made when I first cared for Bettas, which was, keep in mind, this was like 2 years ago when I first started caring for Bettas. So the first mistake I made is that I used a bowl like this. I did not know that Bettas don't do well in a bowl. For one, they need their own space, and two, the bowl just stresses them out because they can see their reflection a lot. And yeah, it was just a terrible thing to do, to put a Betta in a bowl. And I did that. I regret that. I talk more about why Betta can't go in a bowl in my Betta care video. There will be a link to that in the description if you want to watch that. The second mistake that I made is that I did not use any water conditioner. Now, if you don't know what water conditioner is what you're supposed to put in water to take out all of the bad chemicals and bad things that could harm a fish, especially Betta. And I did not use water conditioner. I only used a pH tablet that fixes the pH, and it is a good thing to use a pH tablet. It's not required. Water conditioner is required, but I did not use water conditioner, which was a terrible idea. The third thing I did to my Betta, which was pretty bad, was that I did not have a filter or a heater. Now obviously a filter or a heater could not fit in a bowl this size, and if I did somehow magically put a filter and a heater in a bowl this size, you'd only have like half the bowl. So I think my excuse for it was that there was no room, and actually I really didn't know that Bettas need a filter or heater at all, so yeah. Number 4 is that I did not do that much research. Now this ties into the last reason, that I didn't even know that I Betta needed a filter or heater. And that's just because I really didn't look up that much about Bettas. All I knew about Bettas was my friend that also had a Betta named Max. I believe that she kept him in a 5-gallon tank without a filter, without a heater. And yeah, I think that's where I got the idea that they don't really need one of those. I mean, they do, but I didn't think they did, and I really only looked up like a couple sites, if any, to see that they needed gravel and decor and something to clean the water up. I don't know how when the sites I looked at must have put water conditioner, or else they really know nothing about Betta care. Somehow I got pH instead of water conditioner, which is just bad. So yeah, I did basically no research, which is a bad thing. You should do research before you get any animal, just because if you kill it, then you just killed an animal for no reason, just because you didn't know how to take care of it, which is a stupid reason. Please do research before you get a Betta. Don't do what I did and kill 4 Bettas. 5 is that I never acclimated my Betta. Now it is important to acclimate your Betta to the new water that you're putting it in, just so it doesn't get all stressed out, and that it doesn't, just go into shock, and it actually could get a stroke if you don't acclimate your Betta enough and the water temperature changes too much. Because imagine if you're just in your house and it's 70 degrees, and then you're wearing the same clothes and you just walk outside and it's 50 degrees. You'd have to get used to that temperature, put more clothes on, so it's really terrible not acclimate your Betta. I did not do that. I just plopped it in the water whenever the water was ready, which is a terrible idea. 6th mistake that I made is that I use really sharp-ish plastic plants for my Betta, which is a bad idea because their fins are very fragile, or fragile as I say, and if they scratch up against sharp plants for long periods of time, then their fins will get ripped, and you really don't want that to happen. But I just got the plants that I thought were prettiest. I didn't really think about how that would affect my Betta. And yeah, I actually have a whole bag of ones I'm no longer using because they're too sharp. It's a bad idea to get all those sharp plants. Yep, we're on to number 7. And my 7th mistake was that I overfed my Betta. I remember that I used to feed my Betta 4 to 5 pellets twice a day. That is really overfeeding your Betta. Your Betta really only needs 4 pellets a day. And the weird thing is that my Bettas never really ate in front of me. Maybe that's because they're depressed or sick, which I'm sure is a possible, factor since I really didn't give them the care that they needed. Yeah, they just never ate in front of me, but I did feed them like 10 pieces a day. And that probably went into factor when the bowl was always really, really dirty. I mean, obviously, I didn't have a filter. That probably was part of that. And yeah, I just gave way too much food to my Betta, which is a very bad idea. My cat is literally tearing everything up. Anyway, on to number 8. Eighth mistake, and the final mistake that I'll talk about in this video that I made when I first got free Bettas was that I did not have a regular cleaning schedule. What I did was usually once a week, I would clean 100% of the bowl, which is really bad because, the Betta doesn't do well when you take out all of their water and put all new water in. They need to adjust. That's why you don't do 100% every week. But anyway, I did 100% every week sometimes, but sometimes I would not do that because I was busy or did not feel like it. And sometimes the bowl would go without being clean for like 2 to 3 weeks, which now I feel like was a very, very terrible thing to do. Yeah, I did not have a regular cleaning schedule. I cleaned once a week when I could, but I really didn't go down on myself if I didn't do it once a week because I really did not feel like cleaning once a week, and it's not that much to ask, so I feel really bad now for not really cleaning once a week all the time. So yeah, this video actually does have a happy part. Now I'm just going to list the things that I do now for my Betta that are the right way to do things. These are the things that your Betta should have. And yeah, just for some improvement lessons. I now have a 10-gallon tank, use water conditioner and pH tablet, have a great quality filter and heater, have done a lot of research so that my Betta can have the best life possible. I acclimate my Betta flame at 15 to 20 minutes every water change. I only use non-sharp plastic plants or silk plants from my tank. I feed him 2 pellets twice a day, so 4 pellets a day. I always do 25% water changes on Sunday and 50% water changes once a month, along with filter maintenance and gravel cleaning. And yeah, that's what I do now. So I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And let me know, have you improved in your care for Bettas? Did this video help you at all? And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye!